kind of, I don't know if luxury is the right word, but is it to have guys like Peavy and Payne kind of back there to, you got a lot of young talent coming up behind them. What do they allow you to do because of their talent and their leadership?
They just got a lot of playing experience, which is great, and I think the big goal for those two really this year is just to multiply themselves, to help out, some of the young safeties we have, and like you said, some of the young guys that we have in the room. I think that's the big challenge. You're excited to see what they do on the field, and I think they're going to have an even better year, hopefully, than what they had last year. But really, just to pour into some of these young guys and really leave a great legacy here is pretty much their main goal.
No, the decision for Brian to come back was something he'd kind of mulled over a little bit and still has his sights on point at that next level. What's he got to do to make himself more prepared for that next time around?
Just really focus on the day-to-day. If he does that, the NFL would take care of himself. I think he's just really focused on becoming the best player that he can be. He saw some things on film that he would really like to improve and work on, and that's really the thing we like about Brian is that, he's always looking for improvement. And for him, he always says the biggest room in the house is room for improvement. And that's a motto that he always takes, and that's why it's fun coaching him because he just wants to improve, and whatever happens after that is going to happen. But he just has to worry about doing his job to the best of his ability, and like I said, continue to pour into some other guys too, and I think it's all going to take care of itself for him.
You said areas of improvement. What are some things that you've spotted and talked to him about that you'd like to see improve?
Just really becoming, the best corner in the nation. That should be the goal for him, coverage ability, tackling ability. He has it all, and he displayed it quite a bit. So now it's just continue to do that, do it on a consistent basis, and continue just to be the best all-around corner in the nation. Helping us some more on special teams will be a big goal for him this year, and I hope to see him doing some other things on special teams to kind of help our team. But I'm really excited about what Brian's doing. He's really doing a great job, and he's a great leader.
I think his name got brought up as a possibility for punt return too.
Yeah, that's something. He's back there catching punts now and challenging at that position. And like I said, that's really something. The biggest challenge I laid out to him was, besides leadership, is really helping us on special teams. He's been a great gunner. He's been on kickoff, and he's a quick player. He has really good hands. He's strong, and not having a punt returner this year is really something that's an area he can really step up and help us out at.
Are there any corners right now moving back to safety, spending a little time moving back and forth, or is everybody kind of settled in where they're going to be for now?
We kind of tell everybody they got to learn, all the positions back there. So we got some guys kind of moving back and forth, kind of doing some things. Just that's the great thing about spring is that you can put some guys back there and kind of see what they can do and where they fit, different things like that. So it's been really fun. Number one, to see how those guys are learning and picking things up, and then number two, just to have them out in the field, out there performing and doing some great things. So it's really fun.
Everyone thinks about, Ruth, Payne, and Peavy, but who are some of the young guys that maybe push them for more reps this year?
Yeah, Datrell Young, Speedy, is going to be a really good player here. Has some great athletic ability. Richard Bowens is doing really good this spring. Really happy with the growth that he's shown. Put on some more strength to make him, physically able to play some Big 12 football. And Arnold Azuna, has had some great practices out here. So just really excited about all those young guys. I think, start us off talking about depth. We have a lot of depth at the cornerback position right now, which is really fun. There's still a lot of competition. I know we got the two starters back, but Ruth played a lot of reps, and he's another guy who is really playing the way you want seniors to play, so I'm really happy for DeMonte.
What is the ceiling for this group? I know obviously you mentioned Brian could potentially be one of the top cornerbacks in the nation, but what is the ceiling for this group?
Just really to be great leaders, and just to really continue to do their job and be smarter football players. And from there, the sky's the limit. You can't really decide who's going to be All-American, All-Conference, all that stuff. I think these guys are just really taking on the mindset of just improving each and every day and being the best they can be. And you've seen the talent on the field. So, they're just going to go out and continue to do what they do, which is really fun. It's fun to coach. I'm glad they're all back.
Do you think they have the potential to be one of the best in the Big 12?
They got the potential to be really good. And whatever that ends up being, we'll see at the end of the season.